So these are the times that test us. That's how I feel about it. I wanted to do a Shiba Inu video today, but I didn't want to cover the usual stuff. I wanted to talk to you guys about times like this, where you've got a situation where the overall market is not doing anything and hasn't done anything for a while. There's all of these outside factors and catalysts that are plaguing, it's the key word, plaguing the crypto market. And they're going to be here for a while. And these are the times that test us. And specifically for Shiba Inu, this is a test time. And it's one of those where if you're not used to being invested in an asset like stocks or crypto or whatever it may be, then you can start to question being in that particular investment, whether it's a coin, like Ethereum or Shiba Inu or Avalanche or Cardano or Solana. Really insert any token name here, and we're talking about this mostly in the context of Shiba Inu because I know that the bulk of my subscribers are interested in Shiba Inu, so that's why I'm positioning it in Shiba Inu. But it can apply to anything. Because when you have a situation here where Shiba Inu is effectively not doing anything, it's really going sideways, it's consolidating, and you can look at like the last 30 days and you can kind of see it right in here, right? And now we've had a little bit of down movement. This down movement right here was really a corollary, direct result of the overall market going down because of the war, because of the Ukraine crisis, because of regulation fears, because of global prices going up, inflation, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. We've talked about all that, okay? But what you have to look at this and go, this is how it tests us. It tests us because it's really not doing anything at all, okay? And because there's a ton of new investors that come into crypto and they come into tokens like Shiba Inu, usually tend to be a little bit more inexperienced. Nothing wrong with that. I'm totally cool. I get that. And that's why I make a video like this. I view it as my job to kind of sometimes walk you around this part. It's that if you have a long-term mentality about Shiba Inu, meaning you're like, hey, look, I've bought in. I believe it. I believe the ecosystem. I believe in all the stuff the team's going to deliver over time. Then you can go, all right now at a 2392 level, hey, it's not doing anything right now. I'm just basically going to kind of lock it away. I'm going to ignore it. And I'm not going to pay attention to it because it's not doing anything right now because the overall market is not doing anything. Because I'm going to remind you, with a ranking of a top 15 ranking in crypto with a market cap right now of north of 13 billion and holding that it is moved, Shiba Inu does not really move outside of the major market itself, right? Outside of Bitcoin and Ethereum and outside of the overall market situation playing out. That's why I've highlighted that. The overall market's down 1.5% and has been kind of gradually bleeding down just a little bit. Shiba Inu's not going to do anything. But when the market turns back on and when we get and when the fear and greed index, let me refresh this, make sure if we've moved. Yeah, when the fear and greed index moves out of say a 22, moves more into that neutral, that green area, then the market will turn back on and Shiba Inu will turn back on. But it is times like this that test us. This is usually when the more inexperienced people who are invested in crypto tend to jump out. They start to get afraid. They start to go, oh my God, is it going to continue just to bleed down 2 or 3 or 4% every single day? And I would tell you to look at the charts. I would tell you to look at the overall crypto market. The overall crypto market is just doing this little bitty minor bleed out kind of scenario. It is not a bleed out that the market's going to die. That's not my point. But it is just kind of a gradual stair step down a little bit at a time. But Shiba Inu has established its support levels. Our support levels are right in this low 2 range, which where we're at. We have strong consensus and strong support at this level. I would also tell you that the smart money whales have been buying very consistently in 10, 11, 12 million dollar blocks of Shiba Inu, okay? And whether you care about that or not, look at it as like, why would somebody who's got $100 million in their wallet continue to buy $10 million worth of Shiba Inu? Why? Because they believe in the long-term ecosystem and the long-term everything that SHIB is going to execute on. Right here, right now, hard time. Right here, right now, makes you question it. Could. That's all I'm really asking you is take a step back, maybe stop looking at it. Ultimately, I'm not giving you investing advice. I'm truly not. You have to do what's right for you. Me, I'm holding steady, and that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to give you some perspective, and as being an investor for 30 plus years in crypto and stocks, I can tell you I've seen this before time and time and time again. These are the times that test us. As always, I appreciate you. I'll see you later.